1 pitch. A swing and a drive to deep right, away back, goal!
And with that hammy call, it is time for another episode of a Swing and a Try podcast, part of the Press Play Podcast Network. I am your host, Mike Voorhees, and with me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, Brent Spillin. B. Spills, what's up, my man?
Hey, Mike. Good to hear from you again. Hey, I'm doing all right. It is warm outside. The sun's out. It feels nice. I mean, so here it's nice. I don't know how it is in the Indians clubhouse right now. Not as nice as we were hoping after the weekend. And I know you're not doing as well as I am right now. And it's strictly Indians related.
It is.
Because you were at that game Saturday. You got to watch Gerrit Cole and Shane Bieber pitch. And I know you're upset for a couple of reasons, Mike. Why don't you let's just get it out there. We're not going to make this a long episode. This is probably just an emotional one.
Yeah.
So let's hear it. Come on.
I just need to vent. So, number one, the Indians had a 4-game series with the Yankees, and we just about got swept. Thankfully, they won on Sunday. I didn't watch a single pitch. I didn't listen to the game. After Saturday night, I turned it off. So you're right. Thursday night, the Indians lost. Friday night, the Indians lost. And I know I texted you earlier in the week. I was super excited about the pitching matchup Saturday night. Stud Gerrit Cole of the Yankees versus stud Shane Bieber of the Indians. It was sold out, 10,500 fans, albeit most of them were Yankees fans, and that's something we'll get to here in a little bit. But I was super pumped in attendance with my wife for that game. And it was everything I thought it would be. Both pitchers were phenomenal. Just Shane Bieber made 2 mistakes and the Yankees made him pay. And we lose 2-1. 2-1. We had 3 hits. 3 hits. That's it. A triple, which should have been a home run if it weren't for 6'11" Aaron Judge, or however tall Aaron Judge is. The reason that wasn't a home run is because he's so tall, he knocked it down.
What was it?
We had it.
Who was it? I mean, I can't.
It was
remember.
Aaron Judge. So Jose Ramirez hit it to right, and Aaron Judge jumped at the wall and batted it back into play. And Jose ended up making it to third. The next man up was Eddie Rosario. He singled to left to score Ramirez. So there's 2 hits. And then somebody had I think Roberto Perez had a double or something later on in the evening. But we had 3 hits, dude. 3 hits. Gerrit Cole looked absolutely unhittable. It was absolutely crazy. I think he finished the game with 10 strikeouts. It was just unreal. Gerrit Cole had some of the best stuff I've ever seen.
Well, hey, you scored 7 runs yesterday.
Yeah, that's great. Off of Jamison Tyone, which is fine because we know he's not a stud pitcher. I'm worried, though. This offense, man, is so anemic. It's scary. So what? Thursday night, we lose 6-3. We were up 3-0 after the first inning and let the Yankees come back and win that game. We were up 3-0 in the first inning again on Friday night and lost the game. Saturday night, we couldn't score. And then Sunday, when the Yankees I know they sat a few players, so we didn't get the full roster. I know they sat Aaron Hicks, Higashioka, and a DJ LeMahieu didn't start. So that's 3 pretty good bats they didn't have in their lineup. And the Indians, I don't know. I'm not happy with this team. I'm not happy with the offense. According to MLB.com, we are the 5th worst team in baseball, and I can see it wholeheartedly. This offense is terrible.
Wait, so you're saying with a team batting average of 206, that's not good? Actually, I'm surprised we're 5th from last with that bad of a batting average.
We are terrible.
You're hovering over the Mendoza line.
It is unbelievable. Our best hitter is Franmil Reyes, who's hitting 286. The dude had a triple and a stolen base on Sunday, which I can't believe I said in the same sentence for Franmil Reyes. He's a big dude.
He was a double away from the cycle.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Hey, you want to know something ironic?
What's that?
You know the last Indians player to hit for the cycle was?
I believe it was Jake Bowers.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
The guy who might know.
Uh,
I will say this: if you were at the game on Saturday night, you may have heard me. I kind of yelled at Jake Bowers last night or on Saturday night.
Michael.
I yelled at the top of my lungs.
Are you serious?
That yes, and my wife will vouch for me. I was a little unhappy with Jake Bowers, and I let him know that he sucked, and he needed to go back to AAA, and we need Bobby Bradley. And
oh my! You yelled that out loud.
I yelled that out loud, and there were fans around me that laughed. And
yeah, you can't go to game for a while. Your emotions are taking over you.
Well, let's look at this real quick. So our best hitter is Franmil Reyes, then Jose Ramirez, which makes sense, and then Josh Naylor, Eddie Rosario, and Cesar Hernandez. Cesar Hernandez is hitting 197. Pitching is carrying this team, and if we can't score runs, we are not going to win games. I'm sorry. We don't have a threatening lineup where in the 90s where you saw those Indians where from 1 to 9, any one of them could have hit a home run or changed the outcome of a game. This team is so anemic. I've said it for a long time. I tried to be Mr. Positive about the Dolans and not spending any money, but man, I'm telling you right now, if they don't do something and do it quick, we may not even finish above 4th in our own division.
I know the offense is struggling. I think we talk about it every episode now. I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't think you're surprised. That's why I'm not getting too worked up right now. I think some of the bats will start to come alive. I think they'll finally start to bring some young guys up. But the minor league season hasn't even started yet. So those guys are only playing at the alternative site. So
they're playing scrimmages and stuff. But from all the stats we're seeing, like Bobby Bradley's doing well, Bradley Zimmer's doing well, Mercado's doing well. So I mean, these are Daniel Johnson. I mean, these are names that we're going to see. If I love Ahmed Rosario, I think the Indians wanted him back in the trade for Lindor, but neither him nor Andres Jimenez are hitting. Jake Bowers couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat in the middle of the ocean. You got Josh Naylor playing right field where he should be playing first base.
He has a lot of errors lately.
Oh, I know.
He's having a lot of errors.
Bro,
all right, Mike.
The more I talk about this team, the more
I don't want you to get too upset. Let me say a couple things that try to stay positive. I know it's hard.
Let's hear it.
I mean, I feel, some of the same way. Actually, a lot of the same way. The offense. I'm just not super surprised. I'm like, yep, that's what we expected. Obviously, the pitching, we know that's our strength, and some of these starters have struggled lately, like Logan Allen just struggled. Plesac is struggling, but I feel like Plesac's going to find it. I don't know when. I'm hopefully sooner than later. They're 2 games under 500. It's not where we want them. They're 9-11 right now. Minnesota's like, what, 7-13 or something like that?
Minnesota is
they're even worse
7-13. Yeah, they're bad.
We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Nobody's taken off with this division yet. But I will say the pitching
we're 4.5. We're 4.5 games back.
Okay. See, I mean, you just get a hot run, a good series, and you're back in it. And it's early in the season, like I said. So, anyways, we know the pitching's a strength, but the back end of this bullpen is electric. Let me read a couple things to here, Mike.
Yep, let's hear it.
So this is from on Twitter. This is from Indians Perspective at Indians Pro. This is Karinchak and Clase on the season so far. Are you ready?
Yep.
17 2/3 innings pitched. They've given up 9 hits, 0 earned runs, 0. 5 walks, 29 strikeouts, and strikeouts per 9 innings, 14.8, 5 saves, and obviously a 0 ERA. So that's some positive to take away there. Something else, Mike, I want you to listen here.
Yep, listen.
We know Tito's teams sometimes start off slow. They're usually a second half team. So I want to go through some of since he's been here, what they've been like through 20 games.
Okay.
And this is according to Brian Shaw at WX Shaw on Twitter. In 2013, they were 8-12. 2014, 9-11. 2015, 7-13. 2016, 10-10. 2017, 11-9. 2018, 12-8. 2019, 12-8. Last year, 2020, 11-9. And this year, obviously 9-11, and we've never had worse than a 500 team under Tito. So I know the offense is struggling, but I have confidence in this team. They're going to turn around at some point. It just stinks that you were at the game and didn't get to see great hitting, but you got to watch some awesome pitching, though.
No, and I will say one other thing. Like, I'm really disappointed in Indians fans. 70% of the fans in attendance Saturday night were Yankees fans. 30% were Indians fans. It was ridiculous. Just where are the fans? Where is everybody?
I know.
Come cheer on the team.
That's tough. I mean, that's a tough thing too. I'm hoping when it starts warming up, summer comes, it's coming. I feel like they're gonna open up obviously more seating here in May. What is it? 40%?
14, yeah, it goes up to 14,500, I think.
Yeah, so like I think you said, fireworks are coming back. Some of these festivities are coming back.
Dog Nights
coming back. So yeah, so that's gonna be all right. So I got faith in this team. I know it stinks right now. I'm feeling good about it. I know you're not, but well, that's really it, Mike. It's a short one tonight.
I just wanted to vent. Yeah, I appreciate you letting me vent.
This is the place to do it. I feel you on that, but that's why when I saw some of those numbers, I felt a little better myself because I'm like, this team is going to come around. They always do, and if not, they're going to get an opportunity to get some of these young guys in here. I mean, we both predicted them barely to go over 500. We both predicted them to not finish well. So like, we can't be super surprised because we even predicted this before the season started. You know what I mean?
No, I thought they'd play just a little bit better than what they're playing right now.
And they might. So we'll see.
Big series starts tonight in Minnesota with the Twins in Cleveland.
Yeah, big one.
We got Kansas City, Chicago coming up. So
let's just win these next two series and get back on a roll.
Let's do it, man. Hey, and hopefully next time when we talk, Brent, it's a little more positive. What do you think?
Yeah,
let's shoot for that.
I hear you. But thanks, Mike. Good talking with you as always. And everybody,
yes, sir.
Thank you for listening. And we will catch you soon. Enjoy this next week. And let's go Tribe.
Go Tribe.
With so much Cleveland pride. Who's talking baseball? Talking Tribe. We're talking baseball. Talking Tribe. Nobody plays harder than the Tribe. We've got the players. These guys are really hot. We've got a future.
Hey everybody, it's Sam Amico from Cavs on the Break NBA podcast. Be sure to give us a listen for all your Cleveland Cavaliers recaps, analysis, breakdowns, draft talk, free agency. The list goes on and on. Give us a listen, Cavs on the Break NBA podcast.
You've been pining, you've been waiting for Rega and Rhoda to get back together. We got you. Press Play Podcast. We're ready to go. We're going to have our podcast with everything that you want. Browns, Cavaliers, Indians, Ohio State, the national scene. Kenny Rhoda, Michael Regai back together again. Make sure you keep your ears open. It's happening right here on Press Play Podcast. See you then.